Welcome into the Coaches Show here on AlaskaNanooks.com. We're joined by men's basketball head coach Mick Durham. And Coach Durham, it's been almost 19 days since the men's basketball team was last at the Patty Center. But on Thursday night, you host Montana State Billings. Why don't you just talk about how nice it is to be back at home?
Well, the road's been tough on us, Chris. There's no question. Anytime you have to go play 2 GNAC games on the road, let alone 4 GNAC games on the road, it can be pretty brutal. And for us, in the process we're in, it was a tough couple weeks. So we're definitely, obviously, looking forward to being back home. Not only this weekend, but we've got 2 of the next 3 weekends here at home. So looking forward to getting back in our own gym a little bit and seeing if we can't make some improvement this week.
Why don't you talk a little bit about your opponents, especially coming up on Thursday? Got a really nice player in Antoine Proctor coming in for Billings, and then Seattle Pacific, known as they're the third best scoring defense in the country.
Well, I think MSU-Billings is really playing well right now, as good as anybody in the league. They have about 7 seniors. He's rotating 9 guys in and out. They like to push the basketball. They're probably playing the most aggressive man-to-man defense of anybody in the league, trying to cause turnovers. And then they have a couple guys that can break you down in Proctor and Mays, who can do a great job of using their athletic ability and going one-on-one. So definitely a challenge. They got us pretty good in Billings. We hung around the first 10 minutes, and then it got away from us at the end of the first half. So very tough game up there on the second night of a road trip. Seattle Pacific is a game that really got away from us on the boards. That's the one thing that comes to my mind. When we did get stops, we couldn't finish it with a rebound. So, going in, they have a big kid inside Poling who's a handful, and besides their team defense, we just got to do a much better job on the rebound against Seattle Pacific on Saturday afternoon.
Looking at the numbers for the Nanooks, Sergei Poots has been the top scoring student athlete since conference play started. Is he getting more comfortable in his role as the big man, the big 6'11" guy out of Serbia?
I would sure think so. Being about 21 games in, I would sure think that he's used to starting. We know we get him the ball. He can score in a variety of ways. For a sophomore who sat out last year with a knee injury, it's pretty impressive, his numbers. It'd be nice that he'll finish in double figures with points and maybe 6-7 rebounds a game as a sophomore. So there's a bright future there for him. Obviously, there's things he needs to work on. He's learning the GNAC, as we all are as we go, but pretty pleased with his consistency here once we started GNAC play.
Another player that had a nice week on road trip, and he's made his first 4 starts over this road trip, is Carthel MacDonald. Had 8 points and 12 rebounds on Thursday, and then comes out and shoots the lights out, really, and 20 points and leads all scorers. So talk about, obviously he didn't play the non-conference season, but what he's kind of brought to the team, especially since his first career starts.
Well, he gives us a legitimate power forward. He is on the slender side, but he's long. He can spread the defense a little bit because he can shoot it. And then he can rebound. He does have a knack, a good set of hands on him where he can go get some boards. And it's taken him a while. He started really practicing with us about right after finals, end of December there, right before Christmas. And it's taken him a while to get his legs, get back into game shape, those type of things. But he seems to be getting better here as we go.
Well, obviously the record, it's not probably where you want it to be, especially first year at a new school. But with 7 games to go, you have 5 at home. What's kind of the mindset? What are you telling the guys to really kind of get them motivated to really finish this season strong?
Well, I think you hit it. It's trying to sell them on 5 out of 7 home games. And I think as a player, individually, you always like to try to finish the season strong. That's your memory you're taking into the long off season. So both as a team and an individual, we're trying to just have a positive 3 weeks. We do have some home games. We have some tough opponents. But, hopefully we can have some success heading into the off season. But it's been a very tough season, very disappointing in our win total, and that we don't have a few more, and that, it's tough to look at the GNAC standings right now and not see yourself really in the picture. So, we're taking it one day at a time, trying to get better. We knew this first year was going to be, a tough go, and and unfortunately it has been, but I do think we've made strides in a lot of areas.
Well, you heard it here from Coach Mick Durham. Thursday night, the Nanooks take on Montana State Billings here at the Patty Center. And then Saturday, once again at 2 p.m. against Seattle Pacific. Keep posted to AlaskaNanooks.com for continuing coverage of Alaska men's basketball. Thanks, Coach, for the time, and we'll see you on Thursday.
Okay, Chris. Thank you.